For 30 years now, Toyota has been a leader in hybrid technology and bringing you the most fuel-efficient vehicles possible. And in 2023, Toyota launched the Toyota BZ. It was an electric-only vehicle, bringing you a complete powertrain focused on, of course, electric drive with a great efficiency, with all the reliability you're used to in a Toyota vehicle. And then now, finally, in 2026, they've completely redesigned this vehicle, given us all of the lessons that they've learned over these first 3 years, and brought us the best electric vehicle possible. Guys, if you haven't heard about the Toyota BZ yet, I'm here to teach you as much as I can about this beautiful new electric vehicle that Toyota's had. Click on the link below this video if you would like to get in touch with me personally about any of these vehicles that you're watching. If you have a question, if you'd like to learn more, or ultimately if you want to come out to a dealership and take one of these vehicles for a drive yourself, reach out to Nicholas here on the link below for a deal or an incentive on your next Toyota purchase. It comes to us with 3 main trim levels. Realistically, in Canada, it's 2 main trim levels. So I have both here with me, a Limited and an XLE all-wheel drive. And what we want to do is quickly show you some of those major differences between the 2 models so that if you're in the market for a new electric vehicle, you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. There's also an XLE front-wheel drive option. That's where you're going to see a shorter range, less horsepower. It only has 1 electric motor on it. So a lot of people do like coming up to this longer range, the XLE all-wheel drive option. So like I said, we really focus on 2. And the main thing with the XLE front-wheel drive versus the all-wheel drive is that feature for feature, they're identical. There's no actual changes with them. The only change is that second rear motor, which then also adds horsepower and extends your range about 20% to 30% more than that front wheel drive option. With both models here with me, like I said, we're gonna go down, we're gonna do a few of the styling and things, show you the exterior, and then I'm gonna get in the Limited and really show you some of the differences between the models so that, like I said, if you're in the market for a BZ, you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. Okay, guys? Right up front, you'll notice a lot of very large similarities between them. Both have your parking sensors on both vehicles. You've got your really nice hammerhead front with your LEDs on both vehicles. One of the major changes you're gonna see is that the Limited has your 360 camera. So like I said, you've got those parking sensors and then you've got that camera up front. So in terms of safety, it's a big level up that you've got the full 360 camera on here. It pairs really well with your backup on that nice 14-inch screen inside the car. Gives you a lot of visibility on the vehicle. And then as you come down, the first major notice you'll notice in styling is both XLE wheels have these same rims, 18-inch wheels with a covered alloy wheel. Underneath it is alloys, so if you guys are looking for something that's gonna last, they are still alloys, but they've got them covered for fuel efficiency. And then as we come over, the Limited gets a much nicer 20-inch wheel. They've got that cover sort of placed on there fully so that you don't have a cover this time. You've just got the actual alloy wheel. And then you also go up to the 20s. They'll handle your cornering a little better. They'll take the weight of the vehicle a little better. And of course, they look a little better as well. So that's your first major improvement on the Limited. And then as we come down, you'll notice a lot of the same styles, but one of the biggest differences is the roof here. So on both XLE trim levels here, you've got the full steel roof. Some guys really like that for the height, so that's one thing to note. I myself, I'll show you when I get in the car, I find I fit well, but some people comment on that. And then as you come over, your Limited has the full glass pane roof. One major thing to note, guys, is this does not open. It's completely for aesthetics, but it really lets a lot of light in. And you'll see from the inside, there's actually 2 holes in the sunroof. So both your front and your rear get their own sunshade. They can each open it manually. Really allows a lot of light into the vehicle for your passengers. Really opens up the vehicle. One of the next big things you'll notice is the spoilers here on the Limited versus the XLE. So the Limited, they've added this really nice fin spoiler off the back. Adds a lot of good looks to the vehicle, and it really makes it look a lot more sporty, especially with that glass roof on there. And then the last major difference, we don't have a lot of room back here, but both vehicles do have the power liftgate. But one big thing is the Limited gets that kick sensor on the rear. So if that's something, if you're with full hands, with kids, with tools, groceries, any of that stuff, it's nice that you have the full wireless entry on the Limited as well. Let's hop inside the BZ here. I want to show you a few of those internal differences. That's really where the Limited starts to take that level above with some of that tech and comfort on the inside. So let's hop in, guys. Okay, so sitting down in the BZ Limited here, let's touch on right away your seats and the comfort that you have for all of your passengers. All the way throughout the vehicle, you've got the soft tech seating with both your front seats being heated and ventilated. So that means you're gonna have the nice warmth as well as that AC coming up through your seat. And then in the rears, you have both rear heated seats for your rear passengers as well. They've got their own controls right on the back of the console here. And then the really nice touch as well for a lot of husband and wives is that you've also got seat memory. So if you've got 2 different drivers with different heights and sizes and things like that. On the door here, you've got seat memory for your passengers, so you can each create your seat memory, hop in the car and click your button right away and the seat will adjust for you. So let's hop over to the XLE and see that one next. So I'm here in the XLE BZ now, and right away, one of the first things you'll notice, especially on camera, is how dark it is in here without that moonroof. So on the XLE, or the Limited beside, I had both panes open. Really opens up the cabin and brings a lot of light in. So it's nice that you can notice that right away on camera. As far as seats go, one of the first thing that we're focused on there. So you'll notice right away here the seat difference. It does have a little bit of soft tech inserts for your head and along your shoulders, but for the most part, they're a full cloth seat. And then one other thing you'll notice as well, you might be able to see it on camera there, is you also have manual options here for your passenger. The driver's seat here still do have full power movement, but your passenger does go to manual here on the XLE. Both your front seats here are heated, but you do lose the ventilation option. And then your rear seats are no longer heated as well. So the kids or the passengers, unfortunately, are gonna be a little chilly in this car, but hey, that's how we all grew up. And then of course, the other thing here is you do lose that seat memory as well. So the next thing I wanna focus on is some of your tech around the driver. You have the same 14-inch screen in both vehicles. So that's a really nice touch they've given us in the new one. You still have CarPlay and Android Auto and all of that. On the XLE model here, we have Sound Note audio all the way through the vehicle. So that's one of your major differences going up to Limited, is with that premium audio. And then as well, on the XLE model here, you do have an auto dimming mirror. So a very nice touch with your garage door opener on the bottom. But you'll see on the Limited, we have the upgraded mirror there. So I like to just touch on that. So you do have your garage door opener here with the auto dimming, and you'll see the tech over in the Limited. I'll show you that on the other side. And then one of the really nice features that I like on this model, and I like to bring it up, it is in both cars, but you do get the full safety package here on the XLE. So you do have the driver monitor camera. In a lot of models, you don't get that on an XLE package. You usually have to go up quite a few trim levels. So I like to touch on that. That is something you have in both, is that you do have the driver monitor camera, and with that comes a lot of our premium safety. So traffic jam assist, lane departure alert, but the big one here is that driver camera. Okay, guys? So let's hop over and we'll show you off the Limited as well. So sitting here in the Limited, like I said, we still have that same driver safety tech here on the steering wheel, so that's nice. But then from here, is like I said, the big upgrade in tech is in some of those things. So we've got that same 14-inch screen, but now you have the premium JBL audio all the way around the vehicle. If that's something you've never listened to, it truly elevates your music quality quite a bit. Depending where the source is coming from, it can actually clean up your audio. And then just in general, the better sound that comes out of it, you get a couple additional speakers, really improves your audio. Like I was saying, from the XLE model, you get the upgraded mirror here. So a really big step above for a lot of folks, especially if you're using this vehicle with kids and family and you're commonly gonna have your back filled up. You have a digital rear view display mirror here. So what that means is you have your normal mirror that you're used to when you have it set up this way, but then instead on these ones, when you flick them, it actually flips to a camera. So now when you have your back full of bags, with hockey bags, groceries, any of that, and you can no longer see with your mirror, you flip it and you have a camera. So for a lot of us, especially with families, you lose that vision all the time. So that's a really nice touch. And then of course, you still have your garage door opener built into this. It is still auto dimming, so you still have all that same tech, but to have the digital display is really a nice step up for you. And then one really big additional piece of tech here that the Limited gets is it gets into the self auto parking feature. So Toyota calls that advanced park. And what that is essentially the Limited can completely park itself. It can park into parking spots. It can go into parallel parking formats. It will also it'll enter the parking spot for you as well as leave it for you. If you're in a tight spot, if you're in a busy area, a really nice feature. If it's one that you're truly not comfortable ever working or trying on your own, definitely come out to us here in the dealer. We'll show you that. We do have videos on the channel about the advanced park feature, but you don't see that on very many cars. So a really cool feature here on the Limited. And of course, with the tech in these electric vehicles, a lot of people are looking for that level of tech. So you do have that here, guys. And then the last button I'll just talk about, I already mentioned it a little bit early in the video, but you do have a view button here in the middle for your 360 camera. So of course, here on that camera, this model does get the 360 view, really elevates when you're reversing into spots and just going through tight spots, maybe around trees or parking garages type thing. So it's nice that that'll come on, but you also get that view button here so you can turn it on as well anytime you want at low speeds or things like that as well. Okay, guys? With all the features here in the Limited, you can clearly see it's a big step above in both technology, comforts, and just truly aesthetics. In Ontario here, we are very set in that this is your package on an XLE, And if you want those additional features, the leather, maybe the moonroof, or some of the tech on the inside, you truly have to go to the Limited. Unfortunately, Toyota doesn't give us the ability to switch between those packages here in Ontario. The question's for you folks. When you come on out to the dealership here, take both vehicles for a drive. And then the question is, are you okay with the XLE? It gives you all the creature comforts that you need. You're warm, you're safe, you've got all of the battery range that you need. Or are you really looking for that step above, that extra luxury, and really enjoying every single day that you hop into your vehicle? Thank you very much for watching, guys. The best part of shopping for your vehicle though, come on down here to the dealership. We've got lots of options here to drive. And truly, if you haven't experienced EV, maybe you snub your nose at the idea of something that doesn't have gas in it, truly give it a shot, guys. These vehicles are great for your family. They're really, really safe here in the winter. And guys, the idea of waking up every morning with a full tank of gas is a pretty cool idea. So thank you very much for watching. I'm Nicholas here at Forbes Waterloo Toyota. See you guys in the next video. Take care.